Good morning, and welcome to This is Another Day. Today's scripture reading comes from Psalm 9, verse 9. The Lord is a safe place for the oppressed, a safe place in difficult times. As COVID-19 persists, we know that the resulting fatigue and weariness we experience from coping with this virus has also become part of our landscape. And although the vaccine is making some headway, there are many for whom the reality of full inoculation won't be possible right now, in our country and around the world. Many at-risk populations, our unsheltered and many low-income folks, for example, are not yet able to receive the vaccine. We know that one of the effects of the virus is that it uncovered inequities which riddle our society. As we continue to carry out God's commands to give generously to those in need and to speak up and be advocates on their behalf, we also need to remember that God is the true refuge for all, giving us strength to care for the marginalized and the strength also for our own needs. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7 reminds us to let God have all your worries and cares, for the Lord is always thinking about you and watching everything that concerns you. What sweet relief to hear that. This is another day to lift up our needs and the needs of others to God. Poet, author, and public speaker Caitlin Curtis of the indigenous Potawatomi Nation wrote, "This year I desperately needed Lent, a season to sit with the ideas of wilderness and longing, and I will need Holy Week to remember Jesus as a man who walked to his death because he knew that empire and toxic institutions that oppressed people would not have the last word. For nothing is greater than the power and love of God." So, Lord, instill in us today the energy and drive to live as you lived on this earth, being a refuge for the oppressed, and grant us the peace that assures us that the last word belongs not to the systems of this world, but to you. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you again. Bye.